You could poop in a bag and sell it online for more money than you get from some of these missions in Grand Theft Auto. Some of this day work, taxis, pizza deliveries, anything that's along the 9 to 5 status, the legal side of the business in GTA, is almost guaranteed to be not very good money. And because the last 3 weeks have been horrible as far as money bonuses and discounts go, I don't know why they're doing it 3 weeks in a row. I think Rockstar hates us. They don't want us to play GTA 5 anymore, and they're keeping everybody broke. So with the scraps that we were given this week, which is only slightly better than the last two, we've got a couple good opportunities for people that have $0, have no businesses, but need some quick money. Let me handle this real quick. Perfect. Okay, get back on the road, back on the road, back on the road, back on the road. So if you have no money, or you're just looking to change it up a little bit, because these are super easy to do, we've got Safeguard Deliveries, which is basically the armored delivery truck that I'm in right now. We've got Quickie Farm Deliveries. Hold on, I got another fella. Come on, buddy. See, the motorcycle guys are easy to deal with. All you have to do is literally shoot them once. There we go. Got the driver. We're good. We're good. So we've got the Safeguard Deliveries and the Quickie Farm Deliveries, where you get to deliver medical supplies across the entire map. And a lot of people are arguing about what's going to be better. And they're both double money right now. So I figured we'd check some of these out to see what would actually be better money, because they're both zero investment. There's no cooldown. You can do them as often as you like. They're very good for beginners, for people that don't have any money or are very low on money to start doing it, or if you're just sitting in between heists. But there's zero investment involved. You just have to drive a vehicle to a spot, and that's it. Oh, I got more enemies. Oh, that motorcycle crashed. Got the driver. Watch. See, now there's going to be another motorcycle here. Just got to hit him one time. He fell off. He's done. See, the NPCs are easy to take care of on this. So with the security trucks, you drive a maximum of 3.5 miles to one spot, and you get $40,000. It takes about 3 minutes to do. It's very low effort. And like I said before, it's zero investment. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to buy anything. So we got the delivery made, 40 grand. That took about 3 minutes. So that's like 10,000 a minute. Now we're gonna hop back into here. We'll go into invite only session. We wake up at our agency. It's not necessary for doing these safeguard missions, but it does help you save a little bit of time, because this agency is right next to the group 6 delivery. And you just fly down over here, set the helicopter down real gently, and then you just do the mission again. Zero cooldown on it. This one's only 3 miles away. It's gonna be an easy drive. I've been doing these since they first came out. You do get a couple outfits if you complete these missions. I think you have to complete like 5 of them. I don't remember, I'll have to look it up. I made a couple shorts on how to unlock these outfits. But the only real problem that we have is when we're doing these, is you get 3 NPCs that spawn behind you. Two of them are on motorcycles, so you just have to hit them with one shot and they fall. Hit them with one shot, you don't even need to kill them. Same with that one, got him. And then this guy runs into us, but he's the worst driver. There we go, and I hit the driver. Now we're back on the road. I mean, at this rate, you're getting almost $10,000 a minute that you do this. And it's not the greatest money. Everybody says Cayo Perico. That's the only thing I get comments about. But there's a cooldown on Cayo Perico. There are other things you can do in the game. When you have that 3-hour cooldown, there's other missions. Could do the Dr. Dre heist, that's a good one. But some stuff does get repetitive, just as this could. But this is more geared towards new players, I believe, to get some money. Because a lot of people say they don't even have like $200,000, which they may not have the time to put into the game, or there are difficult missions. I mean, not everybody can do Cayo Perico by themselves, or the Dr. Dre heist by themselves. Some of that stuff is hard. Got 35,000. So we just made $70,000 in 7 minutes. But now I also want to compare something that has double money, and that's right over here. It's the Quickie Farm medical supplies delivery, which is a new thing that came with the Money Fronts update as well. So we're gonna fly over here, see how much money we make, see if it's comparable to the Safeguard Deliveries, because it's kind of the same type of process. This is just gonna have multiple deliveries that we have to make. So we enter in the door, we hop out, we get the new BMW vehicle. I believe we have 5 deliveries to make. Oh God, I was itching my face. That made me look like a really shitty driver. Yeah, so I mean, right away, these are definitely, like, the driving is more fun because you're not driving a giant, slow, armored vehicle. But the biggest thing we're gonna see is how much money we actually make on this. That'll be the biggest factor. Also, I don't believe there are any NPCs that chase you on this, so it's just you driving from point to point. A lot less risk, but I don't even think the NPCs on the other missions are that hard to deal with. So we make it to our first stop, we hop out, we've got the medical supplies in our hand. run into the building. I think it's a little cutscene. That's it. We made our first delivery. So we got $10,000. Okay, it's not bad. It took probably 2 minutes to do that. How far is this one? This one's only a half mile, so this is pretty close. Also, you get a bonus with this week because you get $100,000 for doing 5 of these missions, which may take some time, but it's an extra 100,000, especially if you just like driving around completing these. Got the medical supplies, hop out. Okay, we only made 5,000 that one, but that was a lot faster. That thing was about 30 seconds. Now we have only another mile to drive. Also, if you do these, okay, you know what I mean? Like that. He had no business turning left right there. Does that happen to you guys a lot too? Like you can clearly see a lane that you're driving in and then a car will just pull out or switch lanes right in front of you. You can't tell me that there's not an algorithm that makes cars drive into you consistently. Like I feel like it happens so often that there's no way. Oh my God, he got launched. I feel like it happens so often that you can't say that it's just luck. Or maybe it's just me. Maybe it literally just happens to me. But I feel like there has to be an algorithm or something. Okay, made the 3rd delivery. Got another 10 grand. I think we have 2 more. I think there's 5 or there's 6. This car is pretty fun to drive too. These are definitely a little more fun, I would say, if you like driving. I know you can buy this car. I'm pretty sure it's on Legendary. You also have to be careful of the damage here on the right, the supplies, because if you do enough damage, you're gonna lose your supplies and then you won't be able to complete the mission. But like I was saying, I think you can buy this car on Legendary. I have it. I wanna say it's just over $1 million, $1.2 million, something like that. But it's a pretty fun car to drive. I mean, it's modeled after a BMW. It's got a lot of speed, good handling. I looked it up online. It says this thing is $2 million. I didn't know it was that much. $2.1 million. Maybe I got it as a discount when it first came out because it came out with that Karen truck that's supposed to be like a slammed Tacoma. Okay, this one's gone pretty fast. I feel like all these delivery spots are very close. Normally when I have to do these, they end up going all the way to Paleto Bay where I have to drive 7 miles. Is this the last one? Let's see how much money I've made here. I think this is the last one. So there are 6 deliveries. Little 4-mile drive here. So we've only made 40,000 so far. I want to say we're like 8 minutes in, so not super great. And now we've got to finish it off with a 4-mile drive. This one is going to end up being in Sandy Shores, so it's not even that far. Yeah, so this turns out to be not too bad of a run compared to what I've done before. So 8 minutes. 55 grand. So that's gonna actually turn out to be one of the faster runs that I've had for the Quickie Farm medical deliveries. It still just doesn't quite compare to the safeguards. I think those are gonna be better for this week, but it just depends on what you like to do.